What's up, everyone? Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com, brought to you proudly by IronMagLabs.com, your go-to source for all your bodybuilding and fitness supplements. My apologies for the echo. I'm in the middle of a move. Saw the news last night that Greg and Joe are splitting up. Very sad. They have a great thing going. Great print magazine, great radio shows, great TV shows, great website, awesome advertisers. Greg has got a massive following on social media. Joe writes some of the best articles out there. It's sad. I mean, some people have asked me, was it a joke? I don't think so. Publicity stunt? Why? I mean, they're at the top of their game. Something like this could only hurt the website, not help it. I know that Joe is supposed to do a live show today at 3 o'clock. He'll be taking questions. I'm really hoping that Joe keeps it classy, doesn't say anything he'll regret about Greg. Greg has kept it classy, you know, saying that he has no ill will and he's not going to trash MSM. Joe says Greg was fired. You know, I don't know what's going on. I think the best thing here would be a break, a temporary break, some time to cool off, some time to collect your thoughts. Like I said, you guys are at the top of your game. Don't piss it all away for some triviality. I think, honestly, it's tough to do what you do. I mean, I'm going to have a radio show here in the near future, God willing, on a very, very big website. I've been in negotiations, and I've got a co-host picked out. And honestly, he's going to be the driving force. I'm going to be the Bob Ciccarello to his Dan Solomon. The John Romano to his Dave Palumbo. But I prefer the Bob Ciccarello to the Dan Solomon scenario because, you know, John's a has-been. But the point is, guys, is that it's tough to find the co-host. And hell, our show may not work. Who knows? If I was to guess what this was all about, I would say, yes, these guys are being honest. It's probably creative differences. You know, I can't imagine what the differences would be. They both love bodybuilding. I mean, I know Greg loves bodybuilding, and I know Joe loves bodybuilding also, but he loves a lot of other sports as well. Could be money. Very easily could be money. Greg might think that, shit, I draw a shitload of social media support. I want to be compensated accordingly. And Joe might say, well, if you want to be compensated accordingly, you have to work more. And Greg might say, well, I'm working my ass off. And Joe might be like, well, so am I. You need more money. So I don't know, guys. I mean, honestly, it's one of those things. I mean, they're not equals. I mean, I think people can, you know, discern that rather quickly. You know, if you need a hypo, let's use the best rock band that ever lived, Kiss. You know, Joe Pietaro would be like Paul Stanley. You know, not Gene Simmons, because Gene acts smart, but he's really not. At least not business smart. That's an act. It really is. But in any event, Paul is the one, the visionary, the one that has final say, the one that is responsible for the lion's share. I would say Gregg Valentino is like Ace Frehley, minus the drugs and the alcohol. But Ace in Kiss is the major draw. You know, people want to go to a Kiss concert because they want to see Ace drop to his knees in a guitar solo and his guitar smoking and the light coming out of it and all that. Greg is a major draw. Greg is the reason a lot of people listen to Muscle Sport Mag, and Greg may think that he's worth a lot more money and have a lot more control, and Joe may not want to relinquish that. That could be a possibility. Another possibility could be that, you know, Greg bought a new t-shirt and Joe didn't like it because Joe thought his t-shirt was cooler, and they fought about that. And then they fought about a lot of other things because of the fact of the t-shirt dispute. And now they're not going to work together anymore, all because of an argument that stemmed out of a t-shirt. I mean, it could be like that. Major bands, great bands have broken up because of trivialities. Why not a bodybuilding radio show? What I'm saying, guys, is if this is something minor, take some time, work it out, cool off, come back in a week or two and try to fix it. And if it's something major, for God's sakes, don't say anything on social media that you'll regret. You guys have a great thing going. Don't piss it away. This doesn't just happen to anyone. You don't just get a successful magazine, website, radio show, TV show, credibility, just like that.